Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Listen to how I'm yearning to mingle with that old time something. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there long. I wonder if I can remember those words. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Listen to how I'm yearning to mingle with that old time something. Help me out here. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Hello, Mark. Hello, Robert. Good to know. How's it sounding? Hello. Oh, gosh. Oh, well, here we are, September 11th. 2020. Hope you all are doing well out there on this strange day in so many ways, historical, and this year itself. We've got our nice share of smoke and ash over here where we are. How is everything by you? Arizona, Texas. If you are just joining, I am Arielle Silver, and this is the 23rd week of my Arielle's Acoustic Happy Hour. We've been doing this every Friday night for 23 weeks now. So, that's it's been interesting. It's been quite a journey going through this 2020 year of quarantine and all the other things that have happened. But if you're just joining, it is all a little echoey. Okay, let's see here. I thought my reverb was a little hot the other day. Let me see if I can do something about that. Is that a little better? Do-do-do-da-da-da-dum. A little reverb is good, but if it's too echoey, that's irritating. Thank you. Sounds good. Okay, good. Well, I was stumped for some reason this afternoon as I was preparing for this show all day, trying to think of what do I want to play tonight for you. And I feel like I'm still undecided, and I don't know why that is. Having an interesting day. Just all the thoughts of I don't know, I guess maybe some days just feel unresolved somehow, and I don't think that September 11th is ever going to feel like a resolved day. But I think this whole week I've just been feeling kind of unresolved, whatever that means. So how are you? Enough about me. How are you doing? How is everybody out there? Let me play a song. Let's see here. Oh, that's not the song I was gonna play. See, this is the thing. All day long I've been like, what song to play? Let's see here. It's a little song called East of Highway 79. Down around the bend, east of Highway 79, we got a water tower, church steeple, skyline. The farms go on for miles to the Mississippi banks. As far as you can see, everything's the same. An old man, river's angry side. It takes the bricks, the beams, the dreams from our lives left behind east of Highway 79. The flood of 93, well, it kicked us pretty bad when the levee broke in Winfield. They nearly wiped us off the map. This June the rains came back, and there was talk that we should go. But when you're filling sandbags, you meet the nicest folks. An old man, river's angry side. It takes the bricks, the beams, the dreams from our lives left behind east of Highway 79. We live dam by dam, day by day, and sandbags and prayers do not wash away. What will we lose just to stay? East of Highway 79. Hello, Shelly, checking in, DFW. DFW represents. This is the 16th birthday of your grandson, Noah, and it's a complicated day for you too, Rosalie. Yes. Sending you love, Rosalie. So nice to see you. You would love to hear me play and sing the Skyboat song. Skyboat song. Skyboat song. What is the Skyboat song? The Skyboat song. I can't think of a Skyboat song. Are you thinking of You Were Light? Is that the one? Nice to see you all. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, this... Maybe it's just, you know, you move in and out of comfort, discomfort. And, you know, for me, my lifelong practice is to experience discomfort in a way that allows me to examine it, kind of sit with it, get to know it, and make a conscious decision about what to do with it, rather than just rationally move out of the discomfort, if that makes sense. And I think that, this year, 2020, has been a very, very uncomfortable year. I think that that's why people were protesting the stay-at-home orders. They were, very uncomfortable on a deep psychic level with having to wear a mask, having to stay at home for their own protection and the protection of their communities. And that was fine for me. It pushed my buttons a little bit, but within the realm of something that I could withstand, right, for many months. But I don't know if it's the fires that are happening right now in all along the West Coast. It's, I can feel it in my throat. Everybody here, we all have headaches. We're all like just trying to stay indoors even more than we were before with just the COVID quarantines. And I don't know if that's what it is. I haven't gone for my walks. I haven't gone for my nighttime bike rides with my sweetheart. And so I'm really feeling this like, this like caught in a cage kind of feeling. And so maybe that's why this particular week, in addition to it being 9/11, the anniversary of 9/11, if, kind of feeling up against my edge. Like, man, I just want to go to a bar. I want to go to a bar and like smell the stale alcohol drinks and the sweat and like hear the noise of people talking and listen to the music on the stage. And, it's kind of funny. I never thought I would crave the smell of like stale alcohol from a bar and the sweat. Never thought that would be something I would miss. But this week I'm kind of missing it. Michael Thompson, I love your music. One of the best random Facebook finds I've ever had. Oh my gosh, Michael, thank you for being here. That's awesome. Song to Outlander. I've never seen Outlander, although my friend was a script writer for that show. It's an amazing song. That's a theme song for Outlander. Okay, I'll look it up. If you know who the artist is, I will look it up. Sparkly lights are wonderful. Thank you. Those sparkly lights and the light that I have here now that's off camera, that is thanks to the contributions, the tips, the support for the show. So that was really one of those things. So it's Friday night. Not only do we do songs and stories, I have talked too much. We also have angel cards. Let me know if you need an angel card pulled for you. This week I will shuffle the deck and I will pull one just for you and for anyone else who needs it. And we also have trivia. So let's ask the first trivia question. And then we'll get back to some music. Okay. I just want to, I'll read you this trivia question, and then I'll tell you a funny thing. Okay, first trivia question for Friday. What waterway linking the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans did the U.S. hand over to its namesake country on December 31st, 1999? So, that's your trivia question. And I will tell you that this sentence has the word namesake in it, and I don't know why, but every time I read the word namesake, I always, I think in my mind, Namasaki. So when I first read that, I was like, wait, what does that mean again? Namesake. Okay. Yes, Jimmy, hello, good to see you. Panama Canal. So like I said, I wasn't entirely sure what to play for you tonight, so I'm gonna play, oh, what happened to the video? Did the video just go out for you too, or was that just for me? Let me know. That was weird. I'm gonna play a song, a love song. I thought, hey, why not play a love song? Why not play a couple of love songs? I might have a couple of like love songs, and maybe I'll alternate the love songs with breakup songs. This is a throwback to my third album, Something Pretty Something True, and this is a very tender song on the album called How Beautiful You. Video's fine for you? Oh, interesting. Okay, good. Let's just tune this baby up. So we got the Panama answer. Bear McCreary is the artist. Okay, good to know. I will look that up. So this song is, of course, on all the streaming platforms. And I love recorded, studio recordings. And I also love live music. Just hearing the song live is just, you hear how it comes out in the moment. It's sort of one of those things that, is kind of a temporal, like a wisp, just something that is here and gone. Haha, Jimmy, you know how they say Wheel of Fortune makes everyone feel smart? My trivia quizzes make you feel knowledgeable. You are pretty good at this game, Jimmy. I gotta say, you often have the answers just spot on, so you are knowledgeable. You're the all of my eye, the jewel of the crown. And let me tell you, I've been around. You got time standing still, it's bowed at your feet. There's something like a raindrop in my eye, you make happiness sweet. How beautiful you, how beautiful you, how beautiful, how beautiful you, how beautiful you, how beautiful. You're silent as snow, you cry like a girl, and I'm standing here trying to give you the word. I want you to care, I want you to fight, and I want you to fall into a soft bed with me at night. How beautiful you, how beautiful you, how beautiful, how beautiful you, how beautiful you, how beautiful. I have underestimated you at times, and every time I've been the fool. You never cease to surpass the standards already set of everyone I've met. You're the all of my eye. Hey, 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 hey. How beautiful you, how beautiful you, how beautiful, how beautiful you, how beautiful you, how beautiful. Beautiful. There's one chord that it's funny, somehow lost it from underneath my fingers. Does the video keep going out tonight? It's flickered twice now, and so I just want to see. YouTube it sounds like YouTube, you guys are fine. And Facebook, how is Facebook looking? Is the video doing okay on that? Let me know how it is. Let's see here. I'll keep a hold of that. Really gotta hold you. Gotta hold. By the way, if you are not on my mailing list, you should join my mailing list. You can get to it by the link, that Linktree/Arielle Silver thing. Because these live shows are only, part of the thing. Today I woke up at about 5 this morning and wrote a letter to my mailing list, and I'd love for you to be a part of it if you are not. Here is your second trivia question for the night. In what supernatural thriller did young Cole Sear confess to child psychologist Dr. Malcolm Crowe, "I see dead people"? So, that's your question. YouTube is now freezing on video. It's freezing on video. Brr. Doo-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-dum. So let's do a technology. Hi Susie. Close. Not 7. Actually, let me just double check, because I actually know this answer and I just assumed, yeah. But you are close with that. So that was a love song that I played. This next song, it's a breakup song. I've never recorded it. It's called My Old Sweetheart. And the funny thing about this song is that part of the reason I've never recorded it is because I'm not sure whether I want to play it this way or I'll play it a little snippet of the 2 different ways. It's a song and I'm the writer, so I'll swing it how I want. If you write the story different, you can choose the font. From my side, you are awful, how you treated me unkind. But I'm done with all my crying, I'm leaving you behind. So that's the one way. And then this is the other way. This is the way I played it in a venue in Odessa, Texas. And whenever I play this song, I think of the guy who I affectionately remember as Mr. Handlebar, because he had a big old handlebar mustache. And he came in the bar room, the venue, just as I was starting to play this song. He came in with white sneakers, white running shoes, and no hat. Everybody else in the bar room was wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, because it's Odessa, Texas. And I stopped the song just like that, and I said, "Where's your hat?" And he said, "Hold on a moment." He put up his finger and he dashed out the door. And when he came back in, he was wearing boots and a hat, just like everyone else. And he went right up to the bartender, who looked about 16 years old. I don't know how old she was. And he put out his hand and asked her to dance, and they 2-stepped around the dance floor as I played Old Sweetheart this way. So you tell me which you like better, the folky finger-picking way or the 2-step. It's a song and I'm the writer, so I'll swing it how I want. If you write the story different, you can choose the font. From my side, you're awful, how you treated me unkind. I'm done with all my crying, I'm leaving you behind. So fare thee well, but don't come near. It's better the farther you stay from here. Well, life is sweeter now that you're gone. Fare thee well, old sweetheart. So long. 2-step, haha. How I thought that you loved me, but I must have been confused. 'Cause in the end you left me broken and misused. But now I learn there's beauty in a sentiment so strong. The caring should outweigh anything that might be wrong. So fare thee well, but don't come better the further you stay from here. Well, life is sweeter now that you're gone. Fare thee well, old sweetheart. So long. Fare thee well, old sweetheart. So long. Looks like two-step wins. I hope you all are dancing around then. In that case, put on your cowboy hat, put on your boots. I'm a boot girl. I have loved boots since I was a kid, and I still wear boots, but it is so funny because of this year and the way it's all played out. I basically just wear bare feet or these little slip-on shoes that I wear back and forth from the house to the shed, and that's pretty much it. On my feet, haven't put on boots in months and months and months. Did we get the answer to that trivia question? I think we did. I saw, yeah, Mark, good, The Sixth Sense, yes. Okay. Next question. What famous, by the way, if you are just tuning in and you haven't yet, say hi in the chat box. Let me know where you're coming from, what you're drinking, how you're doing today. This is a funky day, right? It's, I'm trying to, get my spirits up and play some music and all that stuff. I want to share some good news with you and, but we get to feel all the feels and, complicated day for a lot of people. So let me know where you are and how you're doing. And if you're on the West Coast, how are you faring in this, smoky time? And I guess not just the West Coast, I guess Arizona, you said, is got some fires, which I had not seen in the news. The sun hasn't come out hardly in days. You can kind of see that red ball in the sky, but it's only through like a cloud of smoke. So here's your trivia question. What famous music festival did organizers try to recreate in New York in 1999? Oh my gosh, I was actually at this. Not in its original location, but in Rome, New York. So what famous music festival did organizers try to recreate in New York State in 1999? Not in its original location, but in Rome, New York. I was at this festival. It poured. It was very unsanitary. I was very sick when I got back from the festival. But it was also super fun. And that was the last time I saw some folks. I still remember. And you never know when the last time you're going to see someone is. And sometimes there it is. Woodstock, ding, 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 ding. Yes, I was at the 25th anniversary of Woodstock. There was something, do you guys remember OK Cola that was put out by Coca-Cola as like, the whole packaging was like gray, shades of gray, and it was supposed to capture what they thought was appropriate for my generation. People used to say that my generation, Gen X, was apathetic, which I don't consider Gen X to be an apathetic generation, but Coca-Cola put out this soda called OK Cola, and it was just supposed to be like blah, and it was really blah tasting. And we bought a case of it and drove out to the 25th anniversary of Woodstock. Yes, it poured at the original Woodstock too. Yes, I remember. I wasn't there, but I do remember that that was something. The two festivals were both very muddy. Oh, Arizona has California smoke-filled air. Ah, you're welcome. Yeah. So we'll do a love song now, alternating love and breakup songs. It's kind of a love song, but it's more like a love song at the beginning of a relationship when you're feeling a little bit Uncertain. And this one's the nice little finger picking one. This is from also from Something Pretty, Something True. My third album came out a long time ago, When the Dinosaurs Walked the Earth. Let's see here. What's the tempo that we want? Do not look at me that way. Do not say my name so sweet. Do not call me in the evening and ask if we can meet. Do not ask me about music, all my favorite books I've read. It'd be better if you walk away instead. Do not ask me how my day went in a voice that knows concern. Do not offer consolation when I'm showing that I'm hurt. Do not ask for my opinion, do not seem to want to know. It'd be better if you're saying you should go. And I love you is a cocktail shot. My friends reminding me of all the time I've lost. I love you is a noisy sonata, Valentine's cards and soap opera drama. When the lights are low, when your lips are near, when I feel your soft words upon my ear, I recall too well past lovers' words were said. It'd be better if you walk away instead. I love you is lights, camera, begin. The film starts rolling, stage fright sets in. I love you is a songwriter's block, with plenty to say, no voice left to talk. When the lights are low, when your lips are near, when I feel your soft words upon my ear, I recall too well past lovers' words were said. And it'd be better if you walk away instead. And it'd be better if you walk away instead. It'd be better if you walk away instead. Oh, you love this song. Thank you so much. Wash hands. Okay, right now? Okay, let's see here. You guys are rocking on the trivia tonight. Let's do another one. So this is for you pop music lovers. What Matchbox 20 frontman joined Carlos Santana on the single Smooth, which won Grammys in 1999 for Best Record and Best Song? So there you go. Matchbox 20. Oh, wash hands. You thought it was applause. Oh. Is it the one that looks like this? That Robert's using? Or which one is that emoji? Interesting. I didn't know there was a wash hands emoji. So if you're just joining, I am Arielle Silver. This is my 23rd week of Arielle's Acoustic Happy Hour, Friday night. We've been doing this since the springtime, and a lot has happened in this time, and I am one who frequently discounts, I'm moving forward, I'm busy, and I keep my head down and nose to the grindstone, and I too infrequently, I'm trying to change this, too infrequently kind of look up and look around and take stock of what I've done, right? And so 12 weeks ago, I released my first album in over a decade. And that album, some of you were contributors last year to a crowdfunder campaign that funded the album, that made the album possible, which the crowdfunding experience in itself was phenomenal. It felt so, I mean, I was just crying when the crowdfunder closed, and I realized that, yeah, we're making an album. Just tears, and I live streamed it as it closed, and it was just super powerful. And that was a year ago. And then in the fall, went into, or in the late summer last year, went in to record 1,000 Tiny Torches, which was released 12 weeks ago. And today, so over the summer, something else that happened is that I started writing for Roland. The keyboard manufacturer has recently launched a new online magazine, all about music, of course. And they approached me and asked me if I would become a regular contributor to the magazine. And so my second article for them went live today, and that actually is all about the crowdfunding experience. And so if you have an interest in crowdfunding, if you're kind of curious about, I talk a little bit about the nitty-gritties, the pragmatic stuff that went into doing the crowdfund, but more I talk about the mindset and some questions that I brought into the actual campaign to help buoy me up and keep me going and give me the courage and strength to ask for support. That was really, that was a real challenge. It was a new experience for me. So the Roland articles, the album release, I opened up an online yoga studio with Darby. It's been and plus have been doing these live streams every Thursday for the interview show, Tomes and Tunes, and every Friday for this acoustic happy hour. So it's kind of, just this week I finally looked back and sort of took stock about, everything that has happened over the last season. It was the summer quarter at the university where I teach, so I was also teaching. Yeah. So do you do that? Do you take stock of time and what you've done? It's a skill that I have to get better at. Are you good at it? How do you do it? Do you write in your journal every day and just, kind of reflect on the day? What is it that you do? How do you remember, how do you give yourself pats on the back and cheer on your own successes? Oh, thank you. Congratulations on the magazine article. Thank you very much. Rob Thomas, you are correct. Robert, did you know that? Or did you Google that? No shame either way. Google is our friend. So this is a song, I don't know that I've played it live in these live streams. This is a song I've not recorded. It's a song I wrote about 2 years ago. We'll see how it goes. It's a little bit of a rocker. I know where you go, late night on the road, city lights below, driving nice and slow. I know who you're with, the bar stool where you sit, martini that you sip, the way you lick your lips. And I know when you go, shotgun they in tow, the road that you take, all the tangles of the years, tug of war, love and tears. I am thankful for the time, I'm in for life. I am thankful of the years, tug of war, love and fears. I am thankful for the time, brothers in a rise. No limit to your love. All the tangles of the years, tug of war, love and fear. I am thankful for the time, oh, I'm in for life. All the tangles of the years, tug of war, love and fear. I am thankful for the time, tangles of the stories, all the truths and dares, the arc of our and on my side with me every night, the best thing in my life. All the tangles of the years, tug of war, love and fear. I am thankful for the time, oh, I'm in for life. All the tangles of the years, tug of war, love and fear. I am thankful for the time, more tangles of the years. I've only played that live a couple times. I don't know if I've done that in one of these live streams before. That's called Tangles of the Year, and or Tangles of the Years, actually. So there's that. Robert, you're a Santana fan. Who knew? How cool is that? So you actually knew that. So again, we have these angel cards. Anybody need one, let me know. We will pick an angel card just for you. If not, maybe I'll just pick one for someone in the playback of the show. By the way, past shows are all on my YouTube channel. And same with the Tones and Tunes show. So that's an interesting one. I haven't told you much about it, but it's a weekly show. We just had our 19th episode yesterday. I interviewed Marty Axelrod, who is part of the Tall Men group here in Los Angeles, and also was part of a project called The Songs of Shiloh, which is how I first came across Marty years ago at a wonderful venue here in Los Angeles called Room 5. It was a duo with him and this woman, Nicole Gordon, beautiful voice, and I believe his kid actually sang perhaps with that, with one of their performances, or maybe a number of them. Anyway, yesterday I interviewed Marty Axelrod. Last week was Jocelyn Wilkinson from Adawe, which is a world music, African music inspired percussion and vocal group, and also she has a duo with her husband Jocelyn and Don. So each week basically I interview a songwriter from, those two happen to be in LA, but I've talked to people from Europe and the East Coast and Nashville, Texas, and we talk about books and we swap a song at the end of it. And I know that Mark in Dallas, he usually shows up, sometimes Susie in the comments. I see you guys, and it's been happening every Thursday for the last 19 weeks. And the first 7 episodes, I think, are only on Instagram. It started on Instagram, and then from episode 8 onward, they're all on YouTube on my channel. You can find them if you're interested. Some really great conversations have occurred. Talked to Emily Zuzik from LA a few weeks ago, Shane Alexander, the producer of my record, Kate Klim from Nashville, and Natalie Price from Austin. I'm not going to try to remember everybody offhand. Who do we have next week, though? Next week is Julian Cassia, who is an incredible composer and songwriter. He resides in New York City now, I believe, but he's Lebanese, and I believe, I always thought that he grew up partly in France, but I think I might be wrong about that. I think it might have been London. He has a British accent, and we met years and years ago, and we reconnect every so often, so he's going to be my guest next week. Tomes and tunes. So it's pretty cool. So here's another trivia question for you. Another pop culture one, which is not my forte, as you know. I have fallen asleep in this movie 3 times. No joke. I have never made it through. Who starred as Neo in The Matrix, a sci-fi classic about an advanced robotic species secretly controlling the minds of humans? Who starred as Neo? I know, there's no hope for me. If I can't get through The Matrix, it's like, you know, I don't know anything. I think I'm gonna try this this cover breakup song. I played it a couple weeks ago for the first time with this new finger picking pattern. I keep telling myself, Arielle, the only way you're going to get better is to keep doing it. So I appreciate you guys being part of my process. My process of learning. Ain't no use sit and wonder why. It don't matter anyhow. And it ain't no use sit and wonder why. If you don't know by now, when the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, I'll be gone. Well, you are the reason I am traveling on. But don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light. That light I never know. Then it ain't no use in turning on your light. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. Well, we never did too much talking anyway, so don't think twice, it's alright. Then it ain't no use in turning on your light. I did that one alright. Let's try this. There ain't no use in calling out my name like you never done before. Then it ain't no use in calling out my name, and I can't hear you anymore. Still I'm thinking and wondering all the way down the road how I loved you. We were just children untold, but I gave you my heart and you wanted my my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, baby, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, babe, so I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. Well, you could have done better, but I don't mind. You just sort of wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. But don't think twice, it's alright. Work in progress. But that's obviously Bob Dylan. Don't think twice, it's alright. And if you've been wondering what am I doing on all those Zoom calls, it's you know, trying to learn how to fingerpick. Keanu Reeves! Oh, right. You know, if I had really thought about it, I think I would have known that, because like I said, I've fallen asleep 3 times, but I do get to watch the beginning of it before I fall asleep. I try super hard to stay awake for that. Keanu Reeves, and the card says, Keanu Reeves, he knows Kung Fu. I'm not sure I totally understand why they say that, but there you go. Maybe you know. I think I'll probably do one more song tonight. I'm not sure what to play actually for the last song. I will give you another trivia question, and if you have any requests, I will take them under consideration. Like I said, it's been so smoky here, and it's just hard to sing. So I have not been singing for the last couple days. It just is exhausting. You know what I mean? It's just been exhausting. So last trivia question, and coming up on a last song. If you have a request, please put it in the chat box. I'm so grateful for you guys for being here. Please join my mailing list, by the way, if you're not on it. This last trivia question. What annual bicycle race did Lance Armstrong participate in 1999, less than 3 years after successful cancer treatment? Oh, and that's so funny because so many other things happened after that, right? But that's the annual bicycle race. Lance Armstrong, he participated in 1999 after less than 3 years after successful cancer treatment. So that's that. I'm going to read an angel card in case there's anyone out there who needs it on this day. Beginning of the school year, anniversary of the tragedy of 9/11, and all the aftermath that came from that. I hope you're registered to vote, by the way. Consider this a public service announcement. Please check your voter registration. Make sure you are registered to vote. And if you can vote by mail, make sure that you are set up to do that, because that is all happening. Each state has a different rules and regulations about that. So keep your eye on your state. Make sure you're all set up. Oh, Facebook feed died. Switched to YouTube, Jimmy says. Interesting. That might explain. That might explain why I'm not seeing any Facebook comments. I'm only seeing YouTube comments. Fascinating. I'm gonna do the angel card, giving and receiving for this last bit. And if you have a request for a song, gotta think of a song to end with. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhales and your exhales. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So, there you go. It's funny, I was talking about something very similar today when I was teaching yoga this morning. So, oh, perhaps it is the rain. I should have guessed that that would be one. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do it. I haven't rehearsed it in a couple of weeks. I think... It's always the bridge. That's that part. I think we can do it, Robert. Perhaps it is the rain. And we could use some rain, so maybe this will be like the equivalent of a rain dance. And it's a good breakup song, right? So it fits in with my my theme. Thank you all for being here. I hope that Facebook feed came back. It's interesting that it might have died. Perhaps it is the rain about to fall. The phone's just begging to call. Maybe my memories belie the truths of you and I. Perhaps it is the rain. Perhaps it is the rain. Tonight it's raining in Boston, and I am lost in thoughts of you. Darling, just pick up the phone, don't you leave me alone, and lost in you. I am a transient, moving on after years immersion in you. What do you do with this language I honed? Your careful accent I knew I am. Perhaps it is the rain. Perhaps it is the rain. Tonight it's raining in Boston, and I am lost in thoughts of you. Darling, just pick up the phone, don't you leave me alone, and lost in you. Oh, yeah, tonight it's raining in Boston, and I am lost in thoughts of you. Pick up the phone, don't you leave me here alone, and lost in you. Perhaps it, no, that's not right. Perhaps it is the rain. Oh, goodness. Let's try this. Let me try to get this bridge. Perhaps it is the rain, and I am the sun. Since I left your shore, about that. How many times have I played this song over so many years? So now on the eve of the day that marks, now I don't want to stop. A year since I left your shores. Can you feel the rain at the edge of dark? No sign of relief in the weather report. Perhaps it is the rain. Perhaps it is the rain. Perhaps it is the rain. That song was so fun to play with the band back in the day. That was really a fun song. I just loved Mariana. Robert, I don't know if you ever saw it when Mariana was the bass player. She played, if you ever caught us in Boston, I think you did though. Mariana was the bass player there. She didn't want to go on the national tour, and that was how we ended up bringing on Jeremy for the bass playing. But, you know, God. Mariana Aranzi. She's now a bilingual. She's always been bilingual. She's not always actually. Spanish is her native language, and she is now a children's music teacher, and she has a few records in Spanish and English for children. So if you know any young kids who you know, need music as a gift in their life with Spanish and English, Mariana Aranzi, my old bass player and dear friend. So that's it for tonight. Susie, I see you're back, and you are on Facebook, which means, I guess, if Facebook lost the feed, it's back. So great. Glad to hear it. If you have any requests for next week, you know, go ahead and put it in the chat box, and I will make some time to, if they're my own songs, I will definitely make the time to rehearse them. If they're a new cover song, those sometimes take me a little while to get to among all the other stuff that I'm doing. I enjoy the challenge, but to make it my own takes a little while. So thank you all for being here. Please be safe. You know, take good care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit, all of the things. Yeah, and join my mailing list, right? If you practice yoga, come practice yoga with me. I could just hang out here all night with you guys, but I will let you get on with your life. Thank you for being here. Bye, everybody.